Hey guys, welcome back to the Sense Pop channel. For this week's deck profile, we will be featuring a leader that I have my eyes on since set 7 cards was announced. So it is going to be about Zamasu. I know there are a lot of decks out there, competitive decks out there, but I've been working on this deck, so I just want to share mine, and it looks rather similar with some minor differences. However, I will just want to share it because this leader is just so fun, alright? So without further ado, let's see each other after the short intro. Hey guys, welcome back from the short intro. So let's go straight into the deck profile. One of the leaders that I was so excited to play when it was announced in set 7, right? Way back then. So let's talk about the leader. So this is Goku Black and Zamasu. So when he attacks, what you do is that you look at the top 7, not top 5. Then you pick one Goku Black. Does it have blue or yellow Goku Black or Zamasu, and add it into your hands and shuffle your deck. I like this tutoring ability because it picks the cards that you need, so you don't have to think, oh, what I draw into that card, the chances are high you're gonna draw into that card, even the secret rare itself. That's why I'm playing it, because when you have the secret rare in your hands, it really changes the whole game right there. So I'm gonna adjust. I like hearing my voice. Haha, make it louder. Alright, so feel Zamasu, look at that awesome artwork. I advise guys, get it in foil. It looks really good. So also when this card attacks, look up to top 5. It's the same you tutor for blue or yellow Zamasu or Goku Black. And when this card attacks a leader card, it gets minus 5k power for the duration of turn. Why do you want to do that? Because you want to stuff your opponent out. And so activate main once per turn. If your leader has 8 or more energy, take 4 of his life and throw it into the place them at the bottom of their deck in any order. It doesn't matter, because by the time you activate this particular thing, you are supposed to win the game right there, alright? And activate main once per turn. You tap 1, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card. No energy cost restriction. However, it does not get around barrier. 1 cost, it's a little bit too much to get around barrier with no energy restriction. You get to return it back into its owner's hands. Very interesting stuff, because this is what I like about set 7. What makes it so fun, right? Is that there are so many other win cons right now that is actually pretty damn awesome. So I just want to make sure that, okay, so everything is recording. Okay, so let's do this. What is the deck all about? So the deck is to make sure you don't die and make your opponent plays until the 8 energy, and then you activate main and kill him right there and then. Yep. So the whole idea is defend, bring your opponent to 4, which is easy because most of them needs to be 4 to awaken. So that's what they want to do. It's for their own good that they want to do that. Yep. And then just wait, and then just finish your opponent just right there and then. Okay. So mass replication, this is one very important card. We play 2 copies of this. The reason why, it's a dead card in your hands. We don't want that. Yep. So field, shadow tokens in your battle area can attack and gains blocker. And when you play a Goku Black in your battle area, if your leader card is Goku Black or Zamasu, you get to play 1 shadow token, and shadow token is 10k, 0 combo cost, and 5k combo power. So you can use it to combo, and then you can use it to do a blocker. Yep, it has no cost, so it is substitutable to removal, like choose up to like an energy cost of 5, like Kale or the God Super Saiyan God Vegeta. They are able to remove them, so be careful of that. But however, we play cards that is supposed to take care of those cards when they are coming out. Okay, so let's talk about the deck. So your whole idea is this. So you ask, Sensu Pop, why are you playing only 2 of them? The reason is this. We have Goku Black Evil Accomplice here. So the reason why I play Evil Accomplice over Mass Replication is 2 things. One thing is that it is a blue Goku Black, so you can be such off your leader's ability. It is a blue energy, And it most importantly is a 0.5k, so it's not dead in your hands. Okay, so what does this one do? So activate main once per turn. You get to choose one card from your hand, place it in the drop area. Then you get to choose one mass replication from your deck. So just pick it, activate it, and shuffle your deck. Now you have a Goku Black 10k that you can use it to swing, because you're not going to care about him really. He does not have barrier. He's a 10k, so you can swing with him, and then you have mass replication on the board just like that. Yep. Alright, so the next one that you want to do is that important cards is, because of this guy, you want to pump up as many shadow tokens as possible, because you want them to be your meat shield. Yeah, although technically they are not meat shield because they are shadow token. So this card, Nightmare Psych Nightmare Psych Goku Black barrier. When you play this card, if your leader card is Zamasu Goku Black, you get to play 2 shadow token. You play 2 shadow token, they can't attack, they are blocker, they have 0.5k. Excellent. And you know what's best? Because of this, you play another one. So you have 3 blockers on the board at 3 energy, then you can use it to kind of defend yourself. Alright. But this is one of the MVPs. But the other MVP of the deck is a new card, this one. So when you play this card and your leader card, it's a Goku Black Zamasu card at the top card of your deck to your energy. It becomes an energy in active mode. So if you can tap out at 3 to play this card. It doesn't matter because it is okay. You get 1 energy, alright? When you play this card and your leader card, it's a Goku Black or Zamasu at the end of your opponent's next turn. When he finishes his turn, right? So he doesn't get the extra energy during his turn, which is kind of like the kind of like the asshole-y thing about this deck. So you take a look. If it's an extra card, put it into drop area, you draw a card. If it's a battle card, you add it into its opponent's energy. So in rest mode, you get it in active mode, your opponent get it in rest mode. And the worst part is, if it's not a battle card, you get to draw a card. So they can't choose, eh? It's a win-win for you no matter what. So he doesn't get he pumps himself up. However, you have to be careful because he has a lot of energy now. And that's what you want to be careful of. Okay, so if he's at 4 energy, you play this card. Then, so for example, right, if your opponent goes first, you add 3 energy, you play this card, now you have 4 energy. Your opponent plays down his 4th energy because it's his turn, he goes first. Then at the end of turn, now he's at 5 energy. That's very, very dangerous for him because he's closer to death right there. And because he's a Goku Black, you get also a blocker. Multiple value in one card. MVP. Really like the card. Alright, the other Goku Black is this. This is, don't look down on this card, alright? Except for the fact that, other than the fact that this particular card is so beautiful in foil, I have a playset which I bought. When you play this card, if your leader card is a Goku Black or Zamasu, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle card and place it in your opponent's energy in rest mode. So it's a board removal at 4 cost. You get to play because he's a Goku Black. You get a shadow token also. You take one of your opponent's battle card, puts it as energy in rest mode. So you pump him up again, okay? Then you get to play 1 shadow token. Now you have 2 shadow token, 2 blockers, okay? Then if your opponent has 3 or less energy, review the top card of your opponent's deck. 3 or less energy, yep. If that card is a battle card, place it in your opponent's in rest mode, otherwise draw 1 card. So it has the same effect as this Goku Black. This Goku Black does not discriminate. This card just says, if he has 3 or less energy, you play it. Why would you want to play this? So you don't want to ramp in this deck. That's something that you don't want to do. You want to take it slow, keep your energy open, have blockers and stuff like that. That's what you want to do in this deck. However, this is also a good board remover. Honestly, I want to reduce this one and play this one more because I personally like this card a lot, right? And if your opponent tries to be smart about it, try to be a smartass and try to stall you, play this card and he has 3 energy, you take and you give him 1 energy, bam, right? Then you can't do it. Your opponent has to keep himself as 2 energy when you play this card, which seldom happen. The second part seldom happen, but when it happens, you need the card when it happens. When your opponent tries to be smart about it, keep himself in 2 energy or 3 energy, then you do something like that. Or if your opponent is 3 energy and he does not have a battle card in his battle area, or there's nothing there for you to ramp it, you could play this and ramp him. So there's nothing on the board that you want to edit as an energy because it's all 1k, then you just take one and just slap it. This card is so good because it is a board removal that you can do things like Boros. If your opponent plays cards that makes you pay penalty when you untap, this is the card for you. Alright, so of course we play 4 Sensu Bean for Dimension Magic, which is still a very good negate, and Beerus, it's there to fix your energy. It's really good because you kind of need yellow in this deck, and this card, when you play this card, you draw 1 card, which is something that you would not do because you want to place him as an energy. So hopefully when you open, you have this guy, and then you have a multicolor energy, either one of these guys in your hands. Because when you play one of them, tap out in turn 1 with a multicolor one, the next one, because he has because if there's another card that is blue and yellow in your energy area, this card comes in active mode as a energy, so you can play him as a multicolor energy without the drawback of a multicolor cards. That's good. All right, so let's talk about the MVP, the real spice of the deck. Alright, so this is also a negate, so you play 4 negates, it's 8 negates. This is a 2 energy negate. Then we play, you get to play him, because if there's a multicolor card, this card reduced by 2, so here's a 2 cost negate, and then you have a Zamasu on the board. This comes in for free. It's a blocker, even though they don't generate out shadow token, but it's good enough because this guy, it's a 14k indestructible, which is very difficult to remove. And then you have Zamasu the Mastermind, which is a blocker, and it does not have barrier. Of course it does not, but it can come out on the turn that you want to Union Potara. What do you want to Union Potara for? You want to Union Potara for Fuse Zamasu here. So for 6 energy, 2 yellow, please bear that in mind. We don't play a lot of yellow, so make sure that you have that yellow. But I've never had problems with yellow, by the way, so that's why I'm comfortable with this deck. A blue Goku Black and a yellow Zamasu here. These two are yellow Zamasu. And then what you're gonna do is that when you play this card with Union, your opponent reveals their hand, choose 2 cards from it, and add them in their energy in rest mode. So your opponent cannot go up to 6 energy, because once they put in that 6 energy, it's GG. Most opponent will stay at 5 energy. However, what's one thing that I noticed that they will do also is they will take life. So when they take life, this card, it's not exactly that good, because what do? You put down, then you slap, and then with 6 energy, they go up to 7 energy. You still can't kill them, right? And 6 energy is a lot for you, so most probably you are kind of tapped out. So what are you gonna do? You have something special for them. Infinite Force Fuse Zamasu. So instead of destroying them with the energy, now your second win con comes into play. So you swing with whatever you have on the board, tries to kill him, and then Infinite Force Fuse Zamasu, put him down, go for it, destroy his hands, destroy his energy. Arguably, I'm not sure if you want to destroy his energy. If you want it, you can go for it. But if he keeps his life at 1, once you slap this thing down, GG, game over, you win. So this acts as the second win con if your opponent tries to play around your Zamasu. But keeping themselves at 5 life, 6 energy, 5 energy, 6 energy, it's often a lot. But what they often also overlook is that they keep themselves a little bit too low on life. Yep. One last card. This card, it's also a game ender. So this is a game ender triple strike. If your opponent has 6 or more energy, or 6 more cards, or 6 more cards in rest mode. So it doesn't need to be 6 or more energy, right? Just 6 or more cards in rest mode, reduce this cost. So this is a 5 cost, slap it down. When play this card, choose up to 4 of your opponent's card, switch them to rest mode, draw 1 card, swing for the triple strike, and just end the game like that. You have 4 extra cards in your hands, alright? And Frost Deadly Poison. This card, it's really so good. So for 3 costs, which is a high cost for counterplay, if your battle card, the battle card, it doesn't care. It doesn't care about barrier. It doesn't care about cost. The battle card that your opponent play is played in rest mode with its skills negated for the duration of the turn. Then to add soul to injury, you get to draw 1 card. Then if your life is 3 or less, you get to choose up to 1 of your blue or yellow energy and switch it to active mode. So you still have 1 more energy for you to play your negate. Okay, so keep your 3 energy open. I play a deck I played against, but this particular card takes a lot of it's very good in advanced players' hands because they know which is the play that you want to disrupt when your opponent's turn, right? So I was playing against the old Zamasu, and he was going for the end game. You can see this. He was playing his Goku Black, the 6 drop, and stuff like that. So he was slapping Goku Black down. He was doing his stuff. So I told him, hey, stop. Why? Frost Deadly Poison on your Goku Black. You don't get to untap that 6 energy. You don't get to it is played in rest mode. You don't get to deal that 2 damage to yourself. Then he was like, okay. He stepped out. He was in 6 energy. He plays at 6 energy to finish me off, but his play was just disrupted just right there. And he just conceded scoop at a point of time. You know why? Because when he comes back to me, this guy is gonna come out. He has 6 energy, play, 2 energy, finish, GG, bye bye. It's done. Alright, so this is my deck profile. Unfortunately, I do not have any side deck for you. I was playing this as casual. Guys, like I said, there are many competitive out there decks out there with this. So if you want to take a look at side decks, maybe mix and match. Let's see how other people are playing it. There was one game, honestly, really one game that I played 2 times of this and I slapped down 2 of this. So I was really thinking to put this as mine, just to fit into the theme itself also. But Hellas, really, for the other games, it's just such a great super combo. Alright, so this is it. So if you want to take a look at side deck, I really advise you to take a look at the more competitive deck out there, but this is my version of it. I really enjoyed this particular leader so much, and let me know if you're playing this deck. Let me know how you are enjoying set 7 so far, or just set 7, right? Set 7 so far. Leave your comments out there. Description, not description, you can find me on Instagram with my description. From there you can send me a private message. I almost always reply. With that, guys, I hope you liked today's deck profile, and guys, see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao, bye.